Hello, hi everybody, it's Orla here from orlabeesclothing.com, Orlabees Clothing and Jewellery. Thanks if you're tuning in or not tuning in and you're having a look later on. Thanks very much anyway. Thanks to everybody who liked and shared last week. There was a good few likes on the video. We also did a little post, there was less likes on that. Yeah, thanks to everyone who participated. We did have a winner last week and the winner was Maeve Hanley, and I did message Maeve. Ladies, just to say, if you win a prize, you have a little bit more work to do this time. Before we were just sending out the stuff. So what we're asking you to do this time is to go on the site. If you're not registered as a customer, on the left-hand top part of the site, it says sign in. So you just sign in your name, address and your email address. Then basically we'll raise an invoice that will be free of charge and you'll get your prize sent out. So obviously still sending out the prizes, ladies, every week. And there will be a prize off the back of this video. And thanks to Maeve Hanley, and just ladies, it's to get in the habit of registering your name. Any problems on that, just message me and ask. But you just go into the site, left hand side, and enter sign in. So ladies, it's Orla and Frank here from orlabeesclothing.com, Orlabees Clothing and Jewellery Facebook page. We sell real clothes to real women, for what I'd call everyday life stuff. Nice and warm and cosy. Clothes are Italian style, made in Italy style brands, and also what I would call boho kind of hippie style clothes. And roughly we stock clothes for women that are 10, 12, because yes, some smaller women can wear them, particularly if they're a little bit taller, and they run right the way to 24, 26. Just tonight, in terms of what we're going to do, we'll have a prize, ladies, next week, and this will be one of our nice cardigans with the bobbled sleeves. The one I'm wearing, ladies, is in an oatmeal one, and you can see it has a nice stitch on it. I'm not too sure what it's called. I was never much of a knitter, but it's a lovely stitch. It's very, very plain. I know it's a little bit bumpy, but I think if you kind of wear it that it's almost fallen off you, I think it looks nice, and I just think it's a really nice look. These ladies are retailing at $18.50. I think they're called the Babs. I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, we'll kick off with them, ladies. I'll go through the colours and that. To anybody that's new, that's tuning in, thanks a million for tuning in. It's Orla and Frank here. We're an online home-based business in Bray, County Wicklow. We post nationwide all over Ireland, and we charge €3 for the post regardless of what we have. If you're trying us new, I just suggest that you try one or two bits first of all to see how you get on in terms of sizes and get to know our sizes. If there's any little piece on the sizing that you need to ask, please message us rather than order something and have it come out and find it's not what you want, because we can give you advice. We may not come back to you immediately, but we'll definitely come back to you. Ladies, we don't have trying on facilities. We get asked that quite a bit. To be honest, we'd rather take all our parcels and post them out. Some of them we deliver in Bray ourselves, but for the rest of them, just to post them out. That way it gives us a better flow, and you know, it's an uninterrupted run at what we're doing. Plus, I'm not here all the time. I do something else some of the days, so basically I need to do that as well, and this just really works for us anyway. I think it's the way to go, and hopefully you'll find that we sell some really nice things that you might see on the high street and might be double the price. So yeah, so anyway, welcome to anybody that's new. I was saying to you this evening, this is our oatmeal cardigan. Also, this top is a new top. I'll just take this off for a second. Sorry ladies that I've picked navy, but I know a lot of you do like navy, and navy is particularly popular at this time of the year. I saw somebody the other day with lovely navy and red on. So anyway, this top, ladies, is in a kind of it's a cotton. Most of what I'm showing tonight is cotton. It has two little buttons here at the front. It's a little bit lost, I think, on the filming, ladies. You've got your blue pattern here. It's plain here. So for those of you ladies who don't like too much you know, variegation and are really quite like the plain ones, this one then is definitely for you. And you've got a little piece of pocketing there with the little string. That pocket is in the material. It's a false pocket, and it might be easier, ladies, to see it here on this one. This one is the mustard in it, and you've just got your colour wave down that way. You've got two nice natural buttons, a lovely little tie, and you've got turn-up sleeve. That's a very nice quality top, ladies. It's on at €28 off the top of my head. I can't remember the name, but it has been printed on the side, or is on the site. And the site is orlabiesclothing.com. Our Facebook page is Orlabies Clothing and Jewellery. And just again, ladies, sorry to harp on, if we've sent you an invitation to like our page, it's like an overall like. It means we might come up into your feeds and things, and you can kind of hear about offers and stuff that we're doing. Just in terms of that top, ladies, it's €28. The scarf that we've got on it is the scarf that I'm always talking about. That's the navy one with a little bit of the turquoise colour at the end of it and a little bit of leopard. And the bag there is €12, which I don't think will break the bank. It's a crossbody bag. They're really, really nice. So on that top, ladies, we have it in the mustard and we have it in the navy that I have on me. Sizes, we're saying 12, 14, right the way through to 22, 24, and on me at a size 14, that's definitely a chunkier 14 at this time of the year, but I will get working on that. Frank is laughing. Is that it's almost like a dress. So for those of you who are smaller ladies, you're getting a little bit more out of it, in that it's definitely very much a tunicky. On the larger ladies, you will feel that, but it's a very nice little pattern, some nice little touches. You've got two slits here on either side, one here and one here, totally plain at the back. It really is very, very nice, and you can just feel the stretch also, to say it's a nice heavier little piece of cotton, and genuinely very good at this time of the year, because these are really warm. They really are nice. Another thing, ladies, that's on at 28. A lot of our stuff that's come on is a little bit dearer, but genuinely I normally price it according to what we pay and also cut. These, what have come in here, are particularly nice, and they're a particularly nice cut. Actually, I'll probably move from that, ladies, to, no I won't, I'll go back to the cardigans. So these ladies, as we said on them, they're 28, they're a really nice cut, and they're a new design in this season. On the cardigan, we've said, ladies, €28, or sorry, not 20.
You've got Penny is watching your order, and Brenda Higgins wants to know, do you sell those boots, because she loves them?
Yeah, I know, Brenda. That kind of started me here. I love them myself, and maybe next year I'd love to sell the boots. I'm not quite at that stage. I keep saying that, but yeah, I agree. I love those boots myself. I'd love to sell them. So maybe we'll see next year. Anyway, yeah, on the jumpers, we sell the jumpers for, these are $18.50. It's a fine jumper, ladies. And again, as I say, I know it's bobbly, but I think depending on how you wear it, it's a nice little bit of fun. I think it is its own statement. Lovely for this time of the year. This is in your oatmeal colour. I'll show you some of the colours. No, I'll leave that on to you. We have a cream, which is very much your spring colour, ladies. So you've got your cream with your bobble on the side. That's really nice. You have the oatmeal that I have on. Very natural looking, ladies. And for any of you who like your kind of natural look, that's the oatmeal, sorry. We have a lovely cerise pink, or deepest pink. That's really, really nice. And again, just ladies, on these, they have got a good length, so they're covering the bum and everything else, and they do go quite broad on the back. This one is the denim blue, which is really nice. I had that on a little while ago. That's a lovely one. Maybe we'll try another one on a second. Here's another lovely one. This is the soft grey, or stormy grey. I think I put it down as, I'm not sure, maybe I'll try one of them. So yeah, the greys are lovely. So there really are some good colour waves in this. It's really warm and comfortable, and I think it'll take you from this time of the year, because we all know, ladies, we're not finished with cold weather by a long chalk, and just to have something to pop on is really, really handy. That's the grey, ladies, just to give you an idea. And again, if you just kind of baggy it, it kind of goes with the look. You can turn that up a little bit or not. And I think that's a nice cardigan, ladies. That's the grey. Let's see. We have the softest pink, or the baby pink. That's a really nice one. And again, they'll fit you on your size 10, 12, up to 20. We have navy, which is always a favourite as a classic colour. This is a very deep navy, almost black. You can't see it. Ink, I would say. And
Elizabeth Tierney Roach says you've got some stunning stuff.
Hello Elizabeth, how are you? And thank you for your very kind comments. This is beautiful. It's the Olive Ladies, and I know that's not really expensive because I've seen it somewhere else, which was it being privately sold, in other words not in a shop, and I think I saw it genuinely lately. I saw it and it was double. So that's the olive. I think that's a fabulous colour, ladies, that one. Yeah, and that is the end of those. So I'm saying, ladies, have a look at them. The neutrals are really, really nice. They're worth having a look at. And for $18.50, it's a little bit dearer, but I don't think it's going to break the bank. Just also, ladies, on the cardigans, we had, hold on now, we had our other cardigans that are almost gone. They were the longer line, plainer cardigan, which we have here. This one, ladies, is the aubergine. I've been going on about that colour. It's mainly the only colour left. There is one more, which is red. It's a very deep colour. Somebody was asking me today, ladies, it would nearly pass for your black. So if you're looking for your darker cardigan...
We've got someone, Brenda, wants to know how does she order. We'll come back to her after the video's over.
Yeah, we will come back to you after the video, Brenda. If you're not keyed up for doing it, as in yourself, where you go onto the site, which is orlabiesclothing.com, you put the item into the cart, you will then be asked for your credit card details or your PayPal details. That's the way of doing it on site, we'd say, which is a regular purchase. I don't have access to anything and can't see any of your private information. If you're not up for doing it that way, normally what I do is I phone the person, I ask them for their name, address and email address. I basically key that in. Then normally I check whatever it is they've asked for that we have it, and I come back, put up the order, and basically we put through the credit card. By law, you're not allowed to store anybody's credit card details or anything like that. So it goes in online, and that's the bit where I phone back up again. So we do that our ways, ladies, just so you're not hanging on the line, because I find it's a bit slower. So normally if you have a by phone order, which is our number, which is 015167111. You just phone up. If we're not there, ask us to come back to you. Leave us your name, your telephone number. You could also at that point leave your email and address, and then we at least have something, we can put that in on the system. And ladies, if you're interested in our stuff, just key in your details on the site, do the sign in anyway, give us your email address. It means you'll get some emails and stuff. I promise there won't be too many, because I don't do that many. I do send emails out, but anybody who's with us or shop's office would just
She says thanks for the info. And Marie O'Reilly is watching you.
Hi Marie, how are you and Gory? We'll have to have a day. I'll have to come down. I'm looking forward to it, so hopefully we'll get a chance. So yeah, ladies, this is the charcoal, or sorry, this is the, help me out, Frank, what colour is it?
What are you talking about, the scarf or the top?
You're thinking now. It's aubergine, sorry.
Aubergine.
It's aubergine, and it is a cardigan, ladies. The scarf is in the kind of, it's almost a tealy, greeny, kind of a blue, lovely, with a little bit of that colour, which I keep turquoise saying will be very much in for the season. And I'm saying, ladies, there's a few of those cardigans left. They were €16. Very, very handy, longer line cardigan. And we also have one of those, or a couple I think it is, left in red for anybody who liked those, ladies. And I know there was a good few. I'm trying to look for the red. Yeah, I think this is actually, no, I think there's a couple of red left, ladies. So that's the red, and they were €16.
Maura Mooney's watching. All right, Maura?
Hi, Maura, how are you? How's things? So yeah, that's all, ladies, on the cardigans. Yeah, what'll I do next? We'll come to, yeah, I'll just remind you of this one.
You're walking too quick, I can't follow you with the camera.
Sorry, that's all right. Now, ladies, just this one, I just wanted to remind you, we showed this last week, absolutely fabulous, ladies, as in, it is a brilliant top size-wise for anybody, all shapes and sizes. This top, basically, we're saying 12, 14, I think maybe more 14. It goes up to absolutely and including a 26. We have it here in the navy. It's got some yellow and red flecks. It's also in the white. We also have it in the denim. This is it back here. It's a fabulous top, ladies. It has 2 strings at the back. You tie them, and if you're smaller or slightly smaller, basically you tie the strings in, and if you're slightly larger, ladies, the strings just tight.
Penny wants you to keep her a light pink cardigan, or she says she'll go on the website, size 12. And she says, hi.
Hi, thank you for that. So yeah, somebody else asked me, so that's a pink one to keep, and somebody else, the other, is that our Penny or?
Yeah, Penny, yeah. Penny Chance, yeah.
Yeah. Does she? Okay, and the other Penny wanted a grey, the Penny here, so yeah. So, yeah, where else? So what have we got, ladies? Yeah, I'm just very, very briefly going to put on, yeah, we'll put this one on. Again, I just want to show.
Natasha is watching you. All right, Natasha.
Hi, Natasha, how are you? This one, ladies, was the one with the tie at the back. And really what I'm just trying to put across on that, there's a reason for making the point. There are
and Catherine O'Reilly Crean
is watching. Hi, Catherine, how are you? I hope you got your order today.
I left it behind where you said.
It's where you said, Catherine. I hope that makes sense. I think he was a little bit later. Yeah. Yeah, ladies, these are a fabulous fit. Now, I'm not sure, ladies. They're on between 28 and 30. Apologies that I don't always know. I'm going to pop that one on. And there's a reason I'm making a big deal about the fit on them, ladies, which is that I think they're fabulous for all shapes and sizes. You basically tie it at the back. I'll show you now. Yeah, I'll tie it at the back, and I have some more tops coming up.
Catherine got her order and she says she loves them.
Oh, good, that's great. Great. Yeah, because you had a good mix of stuff there, Catherine. So, yeah, ladies, this is the feather. Is it feather or leaf? No, it's leaf. I think it's a fabulous top, ladies, and why I think this is so lovely is I think it's lovely for the ladies absolutely across the board. If you're slightly smaller, without even tying it, you have a baggy. Now, granted, ladies, if you like your clothes really tight and fitted, our clothes are not for you. But saying that, ladies, that's without me doing anything to it, and you've kind of got that swingy, baggy look going on. Then if you want to, and you tend to like your clothes a little bit tighter, which, you know, there's absolutely no harm with that. You basically just take the string on that, ladies, double it up, and there's where you've kind of pulled it in, so it's much more figurative. I just think that's an absolutely brilliant top, ladies. It's got 2 pockets. Again, on the slightly smaller ladies, it's more like a dress. On the larger ladies, it's covering absolutely everything. You can see it go.
Now you've got the other Penelope who's watching.
We've the 2
Penelope Byrne.
Yeah, I knew there was 2. So that's that. And ladies, again, you can turn up the sleeves up or down. Now, this one is lighter, but I mean, in terms of colours, I'd include it in the spring, because I just think it's a fabulous top. And the lovely thing about it is with the colours that it has, sometimes, yes, we all love navy, but it can get very kind of dull and maybe a little bit clinical. But with your lovely colours brightening up on that, you're also getting kind of a silhouette of it will go in and on the larger ladies here, and then it kind of gathers there, comes up a little bit, and that's quite flattering, particularly if you like.
And Denise Byrne is watching.
Hi, Denise.
And I've got a lady, Elaine Donoghue, she wants to know, have you got any nice dresses?
Any nice dresses? I have something there, Elaine. If you can bear with me, I'll come back to that now in a minute, because I had the dresses that we had new in. We're trying to show you what we've got of our new stuff. Don't forget, ladies, if you go into our site, orleviesclothing.com, there's a top page. Most of you will know this, but not everyone. There's a top page, and that's like the front page. But if you look to the left and click on all products, yes, it's a bit laborious. I will try and get somebody to look at that for me. But you can go down through everything we have, and that way, or if you key in dresses, it'll show dresses. Sometimes they'll be down as tunics or whatever. But anyway, ladies, I just think that makes a fab one. We have it in, I don't think we have it in white. I didn't take down the grey. That's the white. There's white, there's a mid grey, and there's also, this is the navy, and we have it in black. And I'm just saying, fabulous.
And Mark Kennedy's watching you.
Hi, Mark.
All right, Mark.
Mark. Is that sad, Mark, or what?
If you want to buy any of those clothes, give us a ring.
Where's Vicky? Is she out exercising? So anyway, that's all the bits and pieces on that, lady. So yeah, I think they're definitely worth a look. And I'm going to do our lesser tunic, and yes, ladies, this one isn't, let me see. This one, ladies, is an older tunic, but the reason that I'm showing it is that it came in last week basically I decided to buy it. I thought it was good value in terms of buying. We're selling it at €27. It does come with the necklace. They didn't include the necklace, like a lot of things. They will later in the season, ladies, but they didn't include the necklace at this point because it's the start of the season and they get very touchy and everything is a little bit dearer, and then later I think it can get a little bit cheaper. Anyway, this is our tunic. It's €27. I will make the necklace if I haven't got a necklace for it. In the case of this, we're saying this is a lighter material to our other tunic. That's the petrol blue. That's the pink. That is the royal blue. There's also the navy. We did debate there. There seem to be two colours. One is either black or navy. And then there's also the grey, which is a really nice colour at this time of the year. There's the dark grey and another petrol blue, and we're just saying they're a really good buy. I think I'll put the shopping blue, or the petrol-y blue, not petrol, it's electric blue, that's the one I'm looking for. I'll put this one on, ladies, just to give you a quick look at that. It's €27. They're a really good buy, ladies. And then also I want to kind of show the difference between that, ladies, and our the difference between that one and our other tunic, which has come in, which is a dearer tunic. And I just wanted to show you kind of what the difference is and what you were getting for your money on the dearer tunic, if that's okay. Yeah, so this is the electric blue, ladies. It's €27, and again, just to point out, it's definitely a lighter top. For those of you who like something that comes down, this is my own one. We make these. You've got the your leaf. We tend to like the ones that are see-through because the clothes, you know, you can see your clothes through it. Also, ladies, they're nice and long, so the eye is drawn to here. What's nice about this top is it goes down there, so for those of you who are busty, I think that's always a plus. It turns up here, and then I'll just show you. As long as I have them, the actual chain, I'll put my own one, that goes with them, is this one. It's not quite as long as mine, but it's lovely nonetheless. That's a nice chain, goes with that. These have two pockets, ladies. On size, they're very good. They go roughly from 12, 14. They're a nice long fit up to a 22, 24. And I'm not sure, ladies, but I think you'd probably do a 26 into a 26 on them. Maybe somebody that's bought one that's a 26 might like to comment. Oh, just something else, ladies. Thanks for the contribution we got last week from ladies giving us the colours. Would you mind doing the same again this week, ladies? Could you give us, tell us what you think are going to be the colours for this season? Two ways: the colours that you like to see, but also the colours that you've actually already seen and that you think are being picked up in the shops and that you think that you would actually like to buy, because sometimes I think they can be a little bit different. Sometimes colours are pushed and you know, it's not necessarily the colour that people pick in the end. But that's just them, ladies.
And Margaret is watching. Hello, Margaret.
I know, what did they say?
Margaret White is watching over.
Hi, Margaret. How are you? How are things? I hope you're feeling well, and I hope the year is coming along well. I know you had a lot of problems with that, so I hope you're keeping well, Margaret, and keeping nice and warm. It was a nice day, but a little bit cooler. Somebody was asking me, ladies, about the pink there, just to show you the pink. I think they really are nice. And again, ladies, let them kind of slip off. If you're going to kind of be wearing it here, yes, you're going to kind of see a size thing. But I think if you wear it like that, it's really nice. It's snuggly. It looks nice. And it's a little bit of fun. And it's a little bit of fun, but it's not kind of taking yourself too seriously with the bubbles. But it's nice, and there's a lovely, fabulous bit of warmth in that. So if anybody's going away for a weekend or something and just wants to be nice and warm and is a little bit worried about what the weather's going to be like, there's a real bit of warmth in that. That's the cardigan to get. So sorry, ladies, whilst in the tunic that I've on, I just want to go back to the newer tunics that came in. These were them, and I think, ladies, that I bought them on at €30. And what I was trying to say was, ladies, these are kind of a stiffer, it's a much heavier type material, so it's absolutely brilliant at this time of the year. So yes, it's dearer than this. This is 27. They're,
Margaret says hi, Orla and Frank. Hello, Margaret.
They're heavier, nicer finish. It's kind of all turned in. This is what's called roll edge, which just means they basically, it's a tailor's cut. They cut it. They don't trim it or anything out at the end. It works very well. And
Adele Brooke is watching.
Hi Adele, how are you? And happy birthday to your lovely son, who was it 25? Yes, it was. Tell him I said I hope he has a lovely day, or did have a lovely day, Adele.
And we'll have to get down the Gorey one, he says.
Hopefully we'll get a chance to get down and see you. That's the next thing on the list. So anyway, ladies, that's the navy. That is a fabulous colour. It's kind of a tealy, petrol-y blue. I think those colours big this season. Back to the navy. Beautiful kind of a sagey, turquoisey green. There's some more in them. I'm going to pop one of these on in a minute.
Sorry, back in the place.
Now, yeah, they're all getting stuck. So let's see, these here, ladies. These were the more of them. There's the grey. Actually, I think that could be an olive. Sorry, ladies, I think that's olive.
Yeah, no, it is.
That's olive, which is a beautiful colour and a big colour again, I think, ladies, this season. The pink is absolutely fabulous. Maybe we put a pink on. We've already said about the teal, and that's another pink. And you have got beautiful detailing on that. It's all edged. It's down the front. And it's just really what I'd call a much more refined version of what I've got on me. And there's definitely more weight in it. So absolutely ideal for this time of the year. I think, ladies, they're on at €30. They were a little bit dearer to buy. So I just tried the pink on, ladies. So, hi everybody, it's Orla here from orlabysclothing.com, Orlaby's Clothing and Jewellery Facebook page. If I could possibly ask you to like and share our Facebook page, which is Orlaby's Clothing and Jewellery. The website is orlabysclothing.com. Go on the website and have a look, see if there's anything you might like to buy, you might like to tag a friend. If anybody...
Marie McAteer is watching. Alright, Katie.
How are you, Katie?
And Adele says, hello, Orla and Frank. Hi, Orla and Frank.
Hi, Adele. Yes, if anybody knows anybody that would like the clothes, just give them a tag. And ladies, I think you'll see with that, it is very like cut I done. It's a little bit shorter, which is nice. It's a nicer cut. It's heavier. You can see it on the sleeves turning up. It's more like a gabardine. It's got the little essence of the pocket slightly sitting out, which I personally think is really nice. And again, it's very kind of boho, shabby, chic kind of style. If you twirl it there, that's it at the side, ladies. That's it at the back. It's just completely plain. It has a lovely piece of elastine in it and not a cold bit. And that will just give you some ideas, ladies, of what it's like. That's with my long leaf there. We're selling them for €10. But they come, this one comes with, they did manage to include it. But anyway, that one comes with this one, the same. It's the same, well, it's the same wholesaler. I'm not too sure about manufacturer. So it's one there, ladies, which I think is really nice. So I'm saying if you're looking for something really plain, also I forgot to bring them down, but they're lovely with our leggings, or if you've got cotton or linen trousers coming right into the summer. And the beauty again of these, the top that I've on me and our cheaper one, is that they will see you right through into the summer. Certainly the cheaper one is lighter, you can wear into the summer. You could absolutely wear this into the summer. It's got that lovely bit of cut to it. It's got a nice bit of weight to it. And I think again on sizes it's very flexible. You're talking 12, 14 right up to a 24, 26 I think on that. And it just feels really nice on, really comfortable, and you're back to your kind of your hippie boho look, ladies. We'll try it here. We'll just see, was the pink cardigan might be a bit much, but you're worth giving it a try. Don't forget, ladies, we've got our scarves. Our longer scarves are on at €12, and that's just again on different lengths, and it does kind of work lengthwise. I'd probably give it a different colour, but again, that's just something else. It's worth a little try. Our scarves, ladies, are on at €12. They're our longer scarves. We've also got our smaller scarves. We've got the plain ones, the kind of crinkly ones, and they're on at €7. And then some of the other ones going through to 10. And then we have our satin one, which is Beautiful scarf, and that one is, I think it's €14. Just ladies, I was being asked about dresses. We have this tunic top, but it is actually a dress, it's not just a tunic top. It's a longer line basically, ladies, so it's very like a lot of the tops. It's plain if you like it.
And Kasia is watching.
Hi Natasha.
No, Kasia.
Kasia. Hi Kasia, how are you? How's things? I keep meaning to do something for the charity thing and haven't done it, but I will. It's on my list again. This is a nice little, it's got a nice little piece of elastic in it. It's got a little lacy collar. It's got 2 lacy pockets. I think it's on, ladies, at 33. I think that really is a nice ball.
Tricia Nolan says greetings from Dunleary.
Hello, Tricia. Greetings from Dunleary. Hello to you. Thank you for tuning in. This one, ladies, it's nice. It's a longer style. I think we say our clothes aren't kind of like, you know, dressy.
And June Cleary is watching. Hello, June.
Hi, June. How are you? And they're not really dressy up, but this one I think is really nice for, and you could wear it to a wedding, ladies, if you had a really nice hat or whatever. It comes in the soft pink, the baby blue, which is nice. It's got its little tie, and the cerise. And I think they're 3 really nice colours. That one, ladies, will fit up to, it's definitely going to be, I would have said, slightly larger, ladies, so I think you're talking from a 16 up to a 26, but a great one on fit, and definitely one that you could work on dressing it up or dressing it down. I think, sorry for putting my back to you, ladies, just as an example, if you take this one, which was our beautiful satin scarf, and you put it over, say, here, this one, I might just try that pink on. I'll try that one on, ladies. I'll try do my best and very quick. Yeah, if you try that scarf with that, ladies, it gives you something.
And that go with the other one as well?
It would, Frank, yeah. It should go with, that would go with, yes, it would go with the blue, and it would go with the pink. So actually it would go with any of them. That's why that's a fabulous scarf. It's basically it's an imitation of I suppose, of a very good silk scarf. It's actually a satin, and it's €14. It comes in a nice little bag, and I suppose it's the dearest scarf that we would have bought. So yeah, it would go with any of them really. There's a good lot of scarves, ladies, on the site. Don't be afraid to go in and have a look. And just another thing, ladies, if you've got the time for what I call your longer look, sometimes when you're buying, you're doing a quick look. But for your longer look, it is actually worth going through the site, ladies, and picking out the things that you like. Don't just go on keying in, because if you key in scarves for whatever reason, it may not come up. And that, ladies, was just that dress, and I think it's a really nice dress. You've got your 2 ties. You've got the sleeves will turn up, and again, accordingly, say for the summer, it's just, it sits nicely, kind of goes out a little and in, and you can see that it goes in there at the end, which I think it makes it quite flattering. Particularly good, I think, for the ladies between the 16s kind of and the 20s.
Well, it's gone off, I think, for a second.
26, is it? Well, hopefully it might come back in, because I think it did the last day, didn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it dies out and comes back. And that, ladies, is just me trying.
Tricia admires my teamwork. She says, well, I'm not going with the other one. I think
go?
it's, I don't know if this is recorded or not, but it's...
Yeah, I think we'd say it is, Frank, because this happened the last time. That actually, in fact, I don't think that is such a match, so the one I've picked it out for is not right. It'd go more, I think, with the other. I think that minky colour is inclined to be taken a little bit out of the cerise colour, but I'm sure, ladies, look, there are plenty of scarves there. We had the specific pink ones.
Hold on, this says trying to reconnect. You can record a video, but it won't be live. I don't know if it's recording as well.
Yeah, I think it did the last time, Frank, so I just think we just keep going. It goes back to...
no, that's it. It's gone. It's back.
It's back, yeah, that's what I thought. I'm sure we lose it.
Tracy Little wants to know if this is live. I think it is, Tracy.
Yeah, we are live, Tracy. We're live as far as I know.
We're alive.
Are you live from Frank? I'll give you a click there, make sure no money messing. So yes, lady, that's them, and I think they're on at about €33, €34. But it is a nice buy, ladies. It's one maybe you could buy and put away, and you'd have for an occasion. And again, even a small thing like your nice long chain or whatever makes, I think, quite a difference to that. And we definitely do have scarves. I'm saying I don't think that one is as good with that, even though there is cerise in it. I just think the mink is kind of sucking a little bit of the colour out of it. And just to say on the scarves, the other ones that are the larger scarves, they're all that size, ladies, and they will double up our shawls. There's a smaller scarf here.
Do you have any tops left with stars, Barbara wants to know?
Stars. There actually are some
They're on the site,
website.
aren't they?
I forgot to say, ladies, there's a lot of stuff on the website. I did the last day. I'd said that it was reduced. I went back in. It hadn't. I put stuff. It hadn't done what I had done. So basically, if you go and have a look, you will find that the stuff is on. And I think there's a star top that. If you're talking about the actual sparkly star, we certainly got them, and some of them were reduced. And then there's also there's also a top with stars on it. Just ladies, that's a scarf I think very much for the season. It is shorter in terms of its width. You can see it's not all that wide. I think that one is on it. I can't swear, ladies, it's on at €8 or €9, but that's a lovely scarf and one that I think is.
That's what's the price of the scarves, Trace?
This one I think is 8 or 9. We have plain scarves that are 7. They're all about that size, and then our bigger scarves. That one is 14 because it's the one that's almost like a silk. It's down as a kind of an imitation silk. It's a satin basically, and then the other scarves are. I think they were 12 and we marked them to 10.
10, I think you said 10, yeah.
So if anybody on the bigger ones bar this one, they're supposed to be 10. You can just message me and I'll fix it on the site. I was working away for the past few days. Because genuinely, ladies, we have loads of stuff coming in. And it's still coming in, and it's just a matter of getting it.
And then you've got another question from Sheila.
Yeah.
Do you have any black coats and dresses?
I don't have coats. I found coats kind of a little bit difficult to deal with last year, so I didn't bother with the coats. Read the dresses. I don't have black in a dress. These would be at the moment. I mean, when you say, I'm thinking, there's off the top of my head, I can't think of anything on the site. But do go and have a look through the site, because there certainly would have been stuff prior. I don't know if that was sold last year, but a good lot of the dresses have sold. The winter dresses, in terms of what was there, I know what you might be thinking of. The Marley dress, we sold that was black. That was the last one in that. And there's a reduced dress, which is on at €18. It was 27. That's in a size 14, 16 up to a 24, 26. And that one is in a kind of a Marley pink. But that's the last of those actual dresses. So yeah, just working my way down here then, ladies. I just want to see, yeah, this one, and this will probably be the last in terms of newer stuff. This was another top that came in, which was in the leaf pattern, and just again to say, you have the same sort of idea. You've got the natural buttons, which are really nice. This one has the natural buttons. That one has the dots, ladies, and this one has got the leaf. And the leaf is the leaf pattern, which is on the ones that you tie at the back that I was saying was really nice. I think they're about 29, 30 euros. This one is 28, got a lovely cut to it, ladies. This, I feel, is the colour for the season, but I may be wrong. It's a kind of a turquoisey, greeny. Again, it depends. It'll have different hues depending on, you know, where the stuff is bought, where it's made. There's all different versions of it. Really nice top, got a nice little bit of stretch in it. That's the turquoisey aqua, and that's the natural. And I mean, I think that's another thing, ladies, but I think they happen all the time. I know they say if you're slightly older, you have to be careful with naturals, because sometimes basic colours like that can really kind of dry you out or make you look, you know, depending on your colouring. But I think on them you've got plenty of floral going in, and that the contrast is lovely, and you get very much the natural sense of that one, ladies. So maybe actually I might try on 2 of these, but I'll go for the natural.
Thanks for sharing that, Margaret.
First. Yeah, what was that?
She shared, Margaret just shared. I said thanks.
Oh, thank you, Margaret.
That's a coffee colour you're putting on there. Is it caramel?
Yeah, more kind of, well, yeah, I would have said a kind of a creamy, yeah, creamy, certainly creamy, kind of a biscuity colour. And it wouldn't be a colour that I would have totally warmed to, ladies, but actually I thought we'd try it this year. I thought for something different, and I think that what you've got with that is something that's very natural in its colour, which reminds me a little bit of the cardigan, say, in terms of you've got these really natural colours, and I think that looks really, really nice. It'll kind of see again through from autumn or winter into spring, into summer. That's it, ladies. You've got a mock pocket on it. You've got a straight plain side. You've the two little pockets here, and you've got that lovely pattern. You've two little slits. It is actually nicely made, ladies. It's a nice little bit of, it's heavier than what you would normally expect, and it's a cotton with a little, I think it's 95% cotton and 5% elastane, but don't quote me on that. You'll see that, ladies, on the side. Again, on this, there is plenty of room in it, and that's one that will just go out depending on the shape. 22 to 24, I don't think there's loads of give in it, but I do think there is there's plenty of give in it. And in terms of how it looks then, it's a tunic stroke, even dress almost. Yes, it's shorter. On the slightly smaller ladies, it'll look kind of almost like a dress if you're wearing it with boots. You can wear it with leggings and just a pair of little shorter boots, and looks really, really nice. But I think that's a nice one, ladies. I'll try it now next in the colour, which is my personal favourite colour for this year. I've picked it out. I've seen it around, and I think people will certainly have some of the colour in their wardrobe this year, and if they don't like the colour per se, they probably then just buy some scarves. I'm hoping, as I was saying on that scarf there, ladies, the smaller scarf, I just did a couple of those in trial, and I'm hoping to get a few more of them. They'll probably take another little while to come on. This, ladies, is this in the in this colour, which I think is a very vibrant colour. I think that will look really nice with the likes of your white leggings and stuff. And don't forget, you can continue to wear them through the winter. You don't have to not wear them. I think they look really nice, and this colour will certainly, I feel, be a nice colour for the spring, summer. That's just that scarf, ladies. I was saying I've ordered a good few more of these. So for anybody who doesn't want the high colour and just wants to go for something really plain, you can go for your scarf. I'm not suggesting the two of these together because they're opposites. The thing about this is you've got a little bit of your nice leopard in it. And in terms then, ladies, you've just got your little two buttons, you've your pocket with the little string. It is really, really nicely made. And on some of the things that I'll have, you'll have better makes than others, because I mean, that's the reality of what you buy. Some of it will be better, some of it will be least. If it's better, I'll have paid more for it. You can be fairly sure of that. Then obviously it'll be a little bit dearer. If it's less so in terms of how it's made, I'll have it and it'll be a little bit cheaper. But they're all, I think they come up to a good standard. They're made in Italy styles. They're made in Italy vibe. You've kind of got a boho look and whatever to them. But yes, so I'm saying that I think this is a really nice one on our other one, say, which is here. And it's not that it's not nice, it's actually really a clever little top, and they know what they're doing. That top sold fabulously well, ladies. So much so, sorry, that was one I spilled a drop of water there. So much so that I particularly ordered these again, ladies, to come in, because I thought we did so well with that top that people wanted it. So yeah, this is say one in pink. I'm just again showing you. That's a kind of that is definitely a lighter top, ladies, and this one is a nicer kind of heavier one coming in. And yes, we did sell them through the winter, and that's another thing about our clothes. Genuinely, I think you're kind of looking at stuff that a lot of them are classics. They're kind of timeless. They're also a little bit seasonless, because that basically sold, that came into me first. The first time I clapped eyes on it would have been at the start of the winter last year. We sold them right through the winter, and it's not the heaviest top going, but if you've got a couple of camis on, you kind of have a cardigan or whatever over it, it's a lovely piece, and it's lovely. It's cool, but it's warm at the same time. But this one has definitely got a better cut to it. It's not roll edge, that one is just a cut. Looks fabulous on, and they're a great little top. And the lovely thing about that, I think, is the length of it, which I think makes people look a little bit slimmer. But this one has got a cut to it, which I think that's it's just a better cut across the board, ladies. The material's a little bit thicker, and it's probably at the better end of their designs. They're made in Italy. But anyway, ladies, that's it. I think that's everything for tonight. Don't forget, we will have one of the cardigans, ladies. You can pick whichever cardigan you would like. Don't forget, if we message you to say that you've won, or if we put it up in one of the comments about something, you've got to go in on the site. You just sign in, put in your name, address, and your email address, and then basically message me on Messenger to say I've done what I needed to do, and then I can basically put it through as an invoice where I'm showing the item and that it's gone out. That's all. Sorry to make that a big deal, but it's just when you're changing anything, it's always a little bit more difficult for people to get used to it. Then we're posting out nationwide for €3. You can buy on the site, which is orlabiesclothing.com. The Facebook page is Orlabies Clothing and Jewellery. And for anybody who doesn't like to buy on the site or isn't geared up for it, that's fine, there's no problem. Just ring us on 01 5167 111. That's a Bray number. We're a home-based business, and basically what we'll do is we'll take if you could ask us an inquiry about anything. If you want to buy something, leave your email address and your address and telephone number. If we're not in, there's an answer phone, we'll take a message. We're not always manned, so there's not always someone here. We're not geared up for trying on, and I apologise for that, but to be honest, ladies, I think this is the way to go. If there were a shop available tomorrow, I'm not too sure that I'd be choosing it, because I think this is better, and it will work better for people at the end of the day once they get used to it. And sure, for people who've been shopping online for years. So anyway, that's it, ladies. I just want to say thank you very much for contributing. Thanks a million for any comments or anything that anybody has said, and for any interaction at all. Ladies, if you see anything or you're reading any articles and you've got a link on colour or fashion that you think is relevant for this year, just put it up on the site, ladies. It helps other people, it helps us. If you could possibly like and share, particularly our Facebook page. Remember, if we've invited you to like us, that's an overall like. So you may say, oh, what you talking about? I've liked the post. Yes, you may have liked the post, but it's to like the page is the thing that Facebook counts. I think, ladies, we're on 2,997 likes, so we need a little bit of love to get to the 3,000, and then obviously our target for next year is going to be another 1,000 likes, and so we keep going. But anyway, thanks, ladies, for liking and sharing. Hope you enjoy is it Friday?
Well, it's Friday, yeah.
Because of work, I lose track. I work shifts, so I lose track of the days. But anyway, enjoy your weekend, ladies. Have a nice relax. You might even have a glass of wine. Anyway, take care from Frank and myself. Thanks a million.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.